Big dogs, these tactics got me top 10 in the ePremierLeague qualifiers, and I'm going to show you everything. And I will guarantee you these tactics will get you more wins in rivals and champs. So for anyone wondering what the ePremierLeague team was, this is the ePremierLeague team. Again, not too bad. A lot of Evos. This Am card is very, very good, I must say. If you're not doing Evos, do them, because you get so many meta cards just for so cheap. And then Evos this year are just unbelievable. So starting off with the tactics is obviously a 4-4-1-1. You may have seen a 4-4-1-1 on the channel previously, but this one's a little bit different and more so better for the post patch. Now we have balance, that is the same, nothing different. Don't like counter, don't like short passing, it's just not for me. Balance is the way to go. And then defensive approach is on 62%. Basically it's on high. It's quite low down, so it's not like too high, quite close to balance. Like if you use 70, I think 70 is a bit too much on this game, so 62 for me is kind of what the pros are using. I don't get the number, it just works. Don't question it, just do it. And now on to the actual tactics. So goalkeeper is sweeper keeper in Midfield. Basically he has a plus here, and that's basically why I'm using it. And to be honest, with this game, considering you now need to rush out your goalkeeper a little bit more because there's no goalkeeper movement anymore, this actually helps a lot, being able to, you know, having a better starting position. So if I need a whole triangle, I can. Now on to the fullbacks. Both of them, Basaka and Matson, are both on fullback balance. That is just, for me, it's just the best thing to do, because like, I mean, first towel isn't bad. If you do want to try first towel, go ahead. It's not a bad one. I don't think defend is worth it. I don't like the fullbacks anyway. Like if you're on the left side, Basaka won't move up. He will just stay where he is, like a defend anyway. So the fullbacks will only be like balanced kinda if you're on that side of the field. So if I'm on the left side, Matson will push up a little bit more. I just think it's better. You don't really need defend on this game. I know counters are really, really good. You still don't really need defend. Both CBs are on defend to defend. Simple, nothing too special. It's just the normality of it all. The first centre mid role is deep line playmaker defend, and trust me when I say I've tried everything. I've tried everything. I tried box to box, I've tried playmaker, I've tried holding, I tried DLP build up. For me, defend is the best one, and that is just because for resets. And yes, defend isn't as good as box to box in terms of like defending, but if you can manage to get past that for attacking, he's there perfectly for resets every single time. And for this game right now, being able to go down the wing and cut back across, when the meta last year was just go down the wing, reset the ball back into the middle and DLP defend, just for me it's just perfect, and it's just a great position for the centre mid to be in, and he's always there to pick up the ball and then find a pass into one of the wingers or the cam or the striker. So for me, that is the best one. And then on the left centre mid, I have box to box ball winning, and that's just because I just prefer ball winning. I don't really know why. I've tried box to box on both, like, and for me ball winning just works better. I can't really explain it. It just feels like they do more, and it feels like they will just do more for me in that role. Whereas box to box centre mid, just normal, it's like they're good, like, and they are good, but and a lot of pros do use this, and they will just kind of stay centrally, which is again good. But for me, I feel like this is just better for me. Like, they do more, it's more involved in the play, and you know, they get a bit more aggressive, like in the defense they come back a bit more, and then in the offense they go forward a bit more than they do in just normal balanced box to box. So you know, you could try balance to see if you prefer it, but I like ball winning, and that's the tactics for this. And that's why I basically got 10th, is because these two centre mids and these two roles was so vital for that. The wingers are kind of boring. It's just inside forward balance. I just think it's the best one. Like I said, winger they're just too far out wide. Inside forward, I kind of wanted to be helping out with the cam, the striker, try and get them inside a bit more. So for the resets, they are literally in like that 4-3-2-1 kind of mode, where there's like, you know, a left forward, a striker, and a right forward. That's kind of what I want, and then a cam behind. Basically what I want. That's basically what you need. So for that, I prefer that. And obviously as well, you know, we've got the triggers and runs. You can still do that in inside forward. So there's no real reason to use winger, just unless you just prefer it. Like, there's literally no reason. Inside forward is by far the better one. And now onto the cam is am mad is playmaker balance. Now, I've been playing around, if you know me, you've been watching the streams, I've been playing around with Shadow Striker, and I do like Shadow Striker, but I went back to balance, and I don't know, in this game right now with the counters and stuff, it just feels like balance is better because he'll drop back further and he'll be more in turn of helping out the defense a bit more, and then I can get the ball to him because he's a bit deeper than he is in Shadow Striker. Get the ball to him a little bit easier, and then trigger my wingers, and then, you know, full blast down the wing, through balls, you know, the whole lot. So for me, playmaker balance is the way to go. I know some people try and build up. I just use balance. Just use balance. They come back more than enough. Like, build up is an interesting one because they do come back a bit further. I don't think you need it. Just use balance. And then obviously the striker, advance forward attack, and that is just whatever. It's just normal. It's just what you need. Now, the most important thing about all of these is the play styles, and I'm going to go through every single one. I'm going to show you what play styles you need in what position to really get the best out of this formation, because at the end of the day, I can give you the formation, I can give you the tactics, but you don't have the right play styles, it will not work as efficiently as you want. So the play styles, let's get into them. So starting off with goalkeeper, we have the most important play styles in footwork and far reach plus. Now, Marvelous Defeli is obviously an Evo. There's an Evo currently out, and that Evo is between the sticks, and this Evo will give you far reach and deflector. So it's important that if you do this Evo, make sure you do it on someone that doesn't have a playstyle plus, but also it's a great Evo to use on like a Marvelous Defeli, someone tall, or even one of your favorite cards in your past and present teams. This is the Evo you've got to do, because this Evo is so vital. Next one is my Evo Wan-Bissaka, and now I've done Bissaka because he basically has intercept, rapid quick step, and anticipate and blocking. Just a perfect defensive fullback. Now, realistically, if I could improve Bissaka, I would definitely try and get Bruiser. If you can get a Bruiser fullback, you're loving life. Bruiser would help a lot, and Pinged. Bruiser and Pinged on this card would complete this card for me personally. But yes, if you can try and get a fullback with intercept, rapid or quick step, and Bruiser with Pinged, that is the perfect fullback for this. Obviously, with ePrem teams, I'm limited to what I can use. But if I could, definitely get Bruiser and definitely get Pinged. CBs, it's just pretty simple. What you want is intercept. And again, both of these have intercept and Bruiser. And that is super important, again, because as I said, this is the best play style in the game for centre back. You know, with through balls and stuff, you need it. And Bruiser at the moment, if you're not on the fans defending, get on the fans defending. Bruiser is the go-to defensive play style. In terms, it's better than anticipate. Like, anticipate is good to have, but like Bruiser is just miles better, and that is what's important. So basically, make sure you got intercept and you got Bruiser, because especially for this game right now, that is the go-to CB's playstyles. Then on the wing is, for me, vital that you have someone with finesse shot plus or finesse shot in general. Rapid and quick step. For me, just having pace, like having pace on that wing is just so good. Like, you need pace, like you need pace because of the triggers and the through balls, and having pace in wingers to easily break through the fullbacks, because it's hard to cover with the fullbacks, especially if you don't switch on your fullbacks early. It's very difficult to cover them. So pace in wingers, that's why there's Doku, and that's why there's Frimpong. I understand Frimpong does not have finesse shot, that is my one like carry out of the card, but obviously he's just been upgraded to 99 shooting, so it is okay. He will feel absolutely quick, and that's what I need him to be. Just break down that fullback line, break down that defense, and get me on some through ball counters, because that is what he needs to do, and that's what your wingers need to do. And your centre mids, this is incredibly important. Unfortunately, Evos can help me out with this one. So you need Incisive and Ticky. Those are the two most important. Ticky, incredibly important, especially in this game and the gameplay the way it is. You need to be able to, you know, have confidence that you can first time pass, move the ball quickly. Ticky is actually one of the better play styles in this game, and also Incisive is incredibly important for the through balls. Pinged is great if you can have it. Long ball is actually kind of underrated a little bit if you can get it too, especially if you're triggering your wingers. So it does actually kind of help, and I do actually quite like it. Intercept is obviously incredibly important if you can get it as well on a centre mid, because it helps when you bring them back. They are the guys in front of the CBs, the front or on the edge of the D. Intercept can be very, very helpful. This Evo is really good, obviously. And again, in with Reinders, finesse shot. If you can get one centre mid with finesse shot, especially when it's sit on the edge of the box when you're attacking, you know, finesse shots are so good right now. No goalkeeping movement. Obviously, incisive and ticky, incredibly important. And even tech, just having tech in general can help, especially if you try and get into some spaces that you can't be able to get to if you're like just walking essentially. And now onto the cam position, probably one of the most important positions in the formation. We have Ahmad. He has finesse shot, incredibly important. Again, these guys are going to be on the edge of the box or even running past the striker. You're going to need them to have finesse shot at least minimum. Incisive, again, incredibly important. You need incisive on your cam and especially your striker, which we'll get to very soon. Pinged as well. He's got rapid, which is actually really good. I really like it, especially for like running past the striker. Really nice. Obviously, tech. You need tech on your cam. Quick step, trickster. Obviously, if I could, you know, improve this card for a cam, I would love to get ticky. Obviously, low driven would be great too, but especially ticky. Ticky would be so good. So you can get ticky on your cam. That would be literally that's my next for Ahmad. If I can improve this card, I'm trying to get ticky on this card. But again, just make sure you got finesse shot, make sure you got incisive, ping's nice to get as well, and make sure you got tech. So these three here are the three you want: tech, incisive, finesse shot. And now last but not least, the striker. To fill out the play styles that you need in these positions: finesse shot, low driven, game changer, all the shooting play styles. He has everything you need. Incisive, the most important play style right now for a striker is incisive, because you need them. So you get the ball to them at striker, your wingers are running past the fullback, you can play the through ball not only with your cam but with your striker, and that's incredibly important. The amount of time that through ball with my striker is insane. You definitely need incisive. Unfortunately, it's the same as last year when you need a decisive striker. It's that same. Technical again, because obviously you need it, it's very important. Rapid and quick steps, so I can use them as a runner as well, not only as a provider for the wingers, but I can also, you know, if I'm using Ahmad and I will do some double triangles, I can do that as well. And there you go. These are my 10th in the UK ePremierLeague qualifier tactics. And again, these players, they're good, but they're not great. Your guys is obviously players, you know, like Mbappe's, etc., your icons, they're going to be so much better. You just got to have the right play styles in the right positions. And if you do that, you'll cook with these tactics more than I will. So let me know in the comments down below what tactics you want to see next. And also, if there's any Evos that I'm missing that I should do for the ePremierLeague, because I need Evos for my ePremierLeague team. So you let me know if there's any cool Evo chains that I could possibly do. And also like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll catch you for the next one.